Let's count down the top 10 rides at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Number 10, Batman the Ride. There is no better way to start off our list than to join the Dark Knight himself for an action-packed crime-fighting fight across the decaying back streets of Gotham City, and where many people right now will be calling me the Joker for putting this world-class coaster at number 10. Just hear me out. As for starters, the park's lineup is nothing like we have ever seen before. Plus, as much as being able to enter into the Batcave, fly around 2,700 feet of non-stop elements, and have your legs dangling the whole way is amazing, nothing will ever be the time where we could crime fight backwards. Number 9, Scream. Now I think the name Scream slightly gives away what is about to happen on our next ride. And no, I'm not just talking about your reaction when realising that one of the world's best flawless rides have been positioned in an old car park with even the line still remaining, but also when shooting past where my car used to park, completing a total of 7 out of the park's 43 inversions, in addition to some incredibly smooth twists and turns. So what are you waiting for? Whether looking at the lack of theming or soaring around its thrilling layout, feel free to let out your biggest, loudest scream. Number 8, Riddler's Revenge. Here is a riddle for you. To go upside down you must sit, not stand, but to scream you better stand off than stand on. Well, I'll be honest, I don't really know if that's a riddle, but if you have got what I tried to hint at, it is the fact that Riddler's Revenge is the highest, fastest and longest stand-up coaster on the planet, meaning that along your way around its many giant drops, sharp twists and turns, as well as of course airtime hills and inversions, you will be standing up, which to me is a bit of a gimmick, but at the same time I love the variety with these rides, so if you want to stand up for the villains, then go right ahead. Number 7, Full Throttle. From dangling your legs to standing up to going around a 160-foot loop, do you see what I mean about the park being a little bit out of the ordinary? But no matter how unique these rides get, there is always place for our favourites, and one of mine has got to be Full Throttle. Funny enough, not because of that standout loop / airtime hill or the other twists, turns and inversions, but spoiler alert, the backwards launch, as I can't describe how fun racing into a launch before being launched backwards into a spiral, causing a few shocked faces with the first timers, and then reaching speeds again of up to 70 miles per hour really are. Number 6, Lex Luthor's Drop of Doom. If you are scared of heights, it's probably best to look away now. In fact, just don't look up, as situated upon the edge of Superman Tower, yes, that 415-foot one, lies one of the scariest rides out there. However, if you still want to take on the world, then strap right in, as even though I think that is a little bit out of reach, those views that you can get across the world all before that heart-stopping descent in a matter of seconds are truly to drop for. Did you see what I did there? Just be warned that a ride alongside the Superman trains is more scary than even Lex himself could have imagined. Number 5, Superman Escape from Krypton. Maybe free-falling to your doom is your doom, but you still want to experience the crazy heights and views, then you are in luck too, as Lex Luthor's arch nemesis Superman will fly you high above the park in order to escape the icy rock of Krypton, although by no means is this easy flying either, because as soon as you have decided whether you'll be riding forwards or backwards, you will be catapulted from 0 to 100 miles per hour in only 7 seconds, followed by rising to the top and then once again dropping back down again, creating definitely a thrilling but also the greatest escape of all time. Number 4, Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. Now with all the next 4 rides on our list being so different and all at the top of their game, I wouldn't be surprised if any of these ended up at your number 1 spot. However, I did not think that was going to be the case for this new for 2022 single rail, as before our first ride back in December, we heard countless reviews saying that it isn't the greatest, but in our eyes that could not be any more wrong, with its incredibly steep drops, 8 moments of airtime, snappy turns in addition to many elements that can only be achieved with a single rail, causing even Wonder Woman to wonder if this is the best ride. So maybe you'll love it or hate it, just keep an open mind when giving it a go. Number 3, Tatsu. I do not want to drag on and on about our next ride, but unlike my horrendous puns, which honestly aren't that funny, being able to soar alongside the Tatsu will make you laugh, scream and roar, all within its 2 minutes. Don't believe me though, just look a little closer, as in addition to the ride's petrifying aspects, and yes, I am talking about the unexpected pretzel loop, as well as the height above its mountain, that for many, including myself, would be scary enough. Your train will angle in a specialised position, so that whilst you're screaming around the track, you will be facing directly down like the flying beast. Wow, that is awesome. Number 2, X2. Where do I begin when talking about this attraction? One of the craziest rides in the earth, and to mention everything that makes it that way would result in us being here all day. However, to sum it up in just 1 minute, for starters, similar to Tatsu, the train makes it, with your seat on the edge of the wings, both facing backwards, providing some phenomenal views on the lift hill, and also having the ability to spin around, meaning that whilst you're going round its drops, through the turns and past those mind-blowing fire effects, you will be constantly spinning upside down. So yeah, this is plain down crazy, but as a quick tip before we move on, sit on the outside seat, as trust me when I say it is a completely different ride. Number 1, Twisted Colossus. There is no surprise here that Twisted Colossus is at our number 1 spot, with it not only being the best ride at Magic Mountain, but one of the funnest rides out there, and I think if you are lucky enough to experience it dueling, you will very quickly realise why. Although dueling or not, this world-class coaster will blow anyone away, with every single element from versions to turns to in particular Airtime hills across its almost 5,000 feet of wood and steel tracks being taken to a whole new level. Therefore, with all that said, there is only one question remaining. Would this become your favourite ride at the park too? Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.